Hello and welcome to the stream. We're back. And we're gonna be doing new stuff for the new episode, not season. Supposedly different things. Seems to me like the main differences are just gonna be time-based. Um, Seasons are short-ish compared to episodes, and that's gonna be the main thing. Why do I feel like I sound different? Not like I actually sound different, but I feel like my mic is sounding different. I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like there's something there though. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I just have my volume set weird or something. I don't know. There's something weird about this. It's probably just on my end. It's not like, I don't know, super different, just something a little bit odd about it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm back. Some Destiny. Gonna be doing some pretty normal stuff. Nothing too crazy. Let me keep me waiting on your word. Would you give me nothing in return? And we'll go ahead and just transition over. I Man, this guy really made like one actual banger and then never made anything else. Or nobody cares about any of his other stuff. No, wait, they did a few other things. They did. There are a few. Out of My Mind. No, wait, that's literally it though. What? No way, dude. Made this song, Nothing in Return, and then Out of My Mind. You know the Ooh, baby, can't get you out of my mind. You know that one? That's crazy. And then they had a whole album that I've never heard anything from 2019. Every time I need to notice. Let's see, I'm reading about the guy behind Monsoon. Scott Zhang, performing under the stage name Monsoon, is a Canadian indie pop and synth pop musician from Toronto. Uh, he's noted for his 2019 single Mountain, which I've never heard. It's on YouTube Music. It's his least listened to song. Out of My Mind is the highest. Nothing in Return's the second highest, and then everything off of that EP that Mountain was on is what's on it. I knew him from Nothing in Return, just that, and then he came out with Out of My Mind. I wonder if he just goes by Scott Zhang now, and Monsoon is like a separate project. Let's see. Uh, Not really. Now, there's the possibility that maybe there's more stuff that's not just on YouTube Music. I know YouTube Music is kind of behind the times in some ways, which is very frustrating. But just curious to see. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything else. That's such a shame, dude. I didn't even acknowledge that he did Out of My Mind. I probably noticed at some point and went, "Oh, it's Monsoon," and just figured those were his two most popular songs. But man, it's crazy. He has like no other actual songs. I mean, like a whole EP that I've never heard, but nothing else, man. That's such a shame. I feel bad, kind of, you know? Oh, wait. Cousin.
The witness is no more. It tempted us, but our friends kept us standing tall, and we prevailed. From that victory, something new emerged. Whatever it is, it ran aground on Nessus. We don't know what to expect, so we're sending our best. You won't be alone. Saint and Osiris are attaching to your fire team for this investigation. The Vex have taken notice, and an old friend made contact, looking for help. Looking for you.
Captain, I told you I'd watch the Vex, and they are way out of line. You should come and kill them. Like old times. Visit soon.
Let's go. Looking forward to it. I do feel like Failsafe is probably one of the best characters in the entire game. And it's a big shame that we never really heard much from her since start. Oh, okay. Already going in.
Radio-aerial surges near the impact site.
Whatever landed here must be of great interest to the Vex. We need to find out why. The destruction of the Witness was an inflection point. All of Sol is reeling from your accomplishments, Guardian. I'm leaving you and Saint to run down this lead while I assess the fallout of our historic victory. Make contact with Failsafe and update me once you have some hard data. Good luck.
Failsafe will be so happy to see you, Guardian. She's been stuck in the Exodus Black for so long. I can't wait to tell her what Osiris has planned.
Are we giving her an exo body?
First, the Vex.
Or at least like a little rinky-dink little robot that'll scoot around like a Star Wars droid. Something, please. We gotta get her mobile. We gotta.
Captain, you actually came. And it only took a minor cataclysm.
Failsafe. What can you tell us about the anomaly that landed here?
Whatever it is, it's causing the Vex to change. And they hate changing. It's kind of freaking me out. If you reconnect me to my external data array, I can provide a more detailed analysis.
Where's he going?
I'd do it myself, but this shipwreck is the closest thing I have to a body.
For now, Osiris has the surprise once we're finished here.
Your tone suggests a high probability of exciting news. I am properly motivated. Let's go!
Hi, Failsafe. Long time no see.
Hey, before we go, could you clear out some Vex for me? They put me in quarantine after the impact. So rude. Once their local infrastructure is destroyed, along with their enviable autonomous bodies, my connectivity will be re-enabled.
Okay. What's that? I don't have any ammo for my special. God, the power of fantasy is here, boys. Okay, do I actually have to... Okay, the damage is actually making it not something I can do right now. Hold on. Can I destroy these or something? Or do I just have to destroy them? Alright, back to the Power of Fantasy. Get baited. Can I go through these portals? Where did they go? No? Okay. I can damage these. Interesting. New mechanics, kind of.
The Vex quarantine has been broken. I'm free. We can now survey the impact site and reintegrate the data array. My Calamity is your tourist destination. Funny how that keeps happening.
Osiris thinks that this anomaly could be paracausal. Maybe that's why the Vags are so curious.
That makes sense. Prediction is their whole thing, and they never saw this coming.
There, the impact site.
Okay. Apparently I'm not supposed to jump down there.
Doesn't look like a
I was gonna try to get out, but granted it.
Punched right through the planetary crust.
Well, yeah. If it transferred kinetic energy like a meteor, I'd be a fine cloud of particulates right now. Which supports my initial hypothesis that this is super weird. And there's my data array.
Good array. Oh.
Rats. There's a firewall locking me out, and I'm gonna need a Vex energy signature to hack the system. A severed head will be ideal. Please decapitate Vex at your earliest convenience.
Oh, that was nice. Hit all of them. And that also hit all of them. Let's go, dude. Give me cranium.
You just ripped its head right off. So cool. Now shoot the beam through both nodes at the same time to bypass the firewall.
Okay, well, it's a bit too tutorially fail-safe. But I appreciate the help. Is that a mirror? Oh. It is, isn't it? That's cool. It's gonna be laser puzzles. That's neat. I don't think we've had laser puzzles in Destiny yet.
Initializing reboot. That tickles.
Oh, come on. That's so silly. Should have connected. Oh yeah, gotta get a new one. Okay. I'm not a big fan of how it just has a very obvious, like, stand here plate. You know? Like, oh hey, just stand here and you'll solve the puzzle. I do hope it gets more complicated in the future, perhaps. Like, maybe this is the tutorial, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, just...
Diagnostics started. And I am inundated with critical system errors. Believe it or not, that's a good thing. Can't reconnect without a little awkwardness. Right, Captain?
Well... Okay. See, it's still just saying where to stand.
The Vax are calling up their premium units to stop you. There must be something very interesting in this pit.
I know it's not much, they just added little glows to the Vex, but it's nice to see that, oh, these are very clearly different, like a different faction, you know? I think we used to get that a lot more back in Destiny 1. It's become a bit less of a thing. Like, you would see different... If it was a different Fallen House, they would look a little bit different, and... Even back in Halo, they did that, you know? I feel like we just... And, you know, even Red Legion Cabal and stuff like that, you know? And then later on, Kaido's Cabal. So, we get it sometimes, but it's just not very often. And I don't think we've gotten it with Vex, except for the Black Garden style. Like, you know, the Soul Divisive. Then wants the shield to break. There we go. Ding. What's this? No? Okay, well. So I guess... I was gonna say it looks like one of those mirrors, and you know what? One of those mirrors is what it is. Need to stand proud. No, I was gonna say somewhere over here, and then immediately as I'm starting to say that, stupid little icon shows up. I think I could have figured it out, game. I think I could have figured it out. I understand they gotta make it really easy for everybody who plays. Some people aren't as good at puzzle games, but man, like... Would've been nice to just figure it out myself. Just a little frustrating.
Connection reestablished. All systems
Oh,
operational.
I totally could have done it right if I did the right button order. That's some cool tech. If there's a tangle in midair, you can grapple to the tangle, grab it midair, and then throw it and grapple again. And then still have a grapple.
Look, Guardian. The impact site is being sealed. It's like the planet is healing itself.
As a sentient, non-organic life form, I endorse this bizarre metaphor. Nessus lives! Survey mission complete. I am now analyzing data from the time of impact, which I will happily share with you after I learn what this surprise is.
Fair is fair. You were very helpful in guiding us here. So helpful that Osiris is building you a relay in the helm. We're bringing you aboard as a planetary consultant.
I am rerouting power supplies to experience joy once again. And complete. Yay! I'll see you aboard the helm, neighbors.
It does feel like they toned down her second personality, her negative personality. It does feel like they toned her down a little bit to be more positive. Oh, double crucible rewards? Don't care about that. So that's what that thing is in the helm. It's gonna be failsafe. I mean, it's something, you know? Get to talk to her more often. One of the best characters Bungie ever made, and subsequently forgot about for years. Wait, what role did I get on that? Okay, auto-loading lasting. I mean, that's maybe not the god roll or anything, but that's like definitely something I'd use if I had nothing else. No, it's a perfectly fine roll, so I don't know. Hey guys. Do I wait for you to talk, or do we just go? I guess we go.
All systems stable. Signal is clear. Initializing now.
Hello? Oh, there you are.
Welcome to the hell, failsafe.
Give me a second to recalibrate. It's the first time I've been off of the Exodus Black since...
My creation. I've never been a guest before. Thank you for having me.
We need to know what happened on Nessus after the impact.
I see your politeness filter is also broken. Noted.
Initially, the Vex responded with their usual exoplanetary impact protocol, but then a new signal emerged. Still Vex, but distinct.
Distinct? In what way?
Limited analysis indicates it's an alternate tessellation of the radiolarial substrate.
Put it simply, I may have spent centuries in the Infinite Forest, but I'm still a Titan.
It's the same old song, but a new voice singing in a different key.
Is it some kind of corruption in the system? A cascading failure?
The opposite. It's emergent behavior. The machine version of rebelling against authority.
You can relate to that, right, Osiris?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
This is the dawning of a new age. Even the Vex can see it. For the first time since the Black Fleet arrived, I feel like anything is possible.
Oh, cutscene? Wow. Really treating us.
For centuries, the Witness pushed us toward a final confrontation. A battle we won at great cost. The future is suddenly ours again. Now, we finally have time to grieve. To remember those who built a future they'll never see. And as old companions disappear, new friendships will form.
Let's Saint without his helmet. That's funny.
They'll remind us that unity is our greatest strength. Perhaps one day, after the city is safe, Osiris and I will return to a dream we thought we'd lost forever. To make our own exodus into the stars. And explore the universe together.
That's a wonderful dream, Saint. One I share.
Must be nice to have someone to dream with.
Instead, I will vicariously share in your affection.
Won't we all?
First, we need to identify this new threat.
Come, Guardian. Let's secure what Failsafe needs to finish your analysis.
It is delightful to see you again, Captain. The remote connection to the helm is working perfectly.
This place is nice. I can see why you spend so much time here, instead of on Nessus. In my wreckage.
I'm thrilled to be working alongside you again, and to be of use to Ikora, Osiris, the Saint Unit, and the Vanguard. One moment,
Unit.
while I sync with the VanNet database and see if I missed any major events.
Oh, Prince Aldrin resurrected. Savathun disguised as Osiris. Coalition with Empress Keitel? Pirates? Rasputin died? We found Neptune? The 15th wish? Stasis, Strand,
Alright,
fishing?
come on.
Clearly, there is
Let's
much
move on
more to
here.
review. Please return to Nessus and begin
We
gathering
don't have to talk about
material
the
on
fishing, okay?
unusual
Please.
Vex, so that I may focus on processing that novel data.
And not everything else.
Okay. Oh, these don't actually give any progress. Well, they give XP, and I'm probably gonna end up doing them anyway. That's something. Oh, okay. Interesting. Only like 2 of the weapons are available right now. Very interesting. Definitely not gonna just randomly turn those engrams in, though. I'm not about to take my chances. I'd rather try to focus things down. Okay. By completing specimen research quests. Failsafe. Okay. Okay. I'm sure it's about to be. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be like the little hub area. Neat. It's interesting because the war table doesn't actually have anything here, but before Failsafe was there, when the expansion dropped, that was the only way to turn in an engram. So it's weird that there's nothing there now, but I guess it makes sense. I gotta say, already I'm getting hints of this is just gonna feel like a very long, drawn-out season. Complete with seasonal upgrades, which I thought we were done with. Oh god, I sure hope not. We're not doing that. Oh, okay. Let's just see what happens. I mean, you know, it's fine. It worked for a while. Also, we got that. Ooh, wait for the fireteam XP. Spoils and breach executable in the helm. Okay, breach executable. That's gonna be an activity, right? Yep. Arena. 6 player, 3 player. Okay. That means it could turn into a Vanguard activity in the future. So let's hope it's a good one. Strand search, solar threat. One of the following buffs. Okay. New stuff. Okay. Okay. We'll do whatever new seasonal stuff there is. Oh, we should also check out the store when we're done here. Yeah.
Hey, Captain. Things seem pretty nuts out there in the solar system right now, but don't worry. I've got your back. Initiating scanning sweep. Please stand
Timed it
by
perfectly.
for target acquisition.
Studying each change the Vex force upon Nessus, upon themselves, reveals facets of their schemes. Disrupt them, and retrieve their data for analysis.
Each of these growths is a petri dish of mutating radiolaria. There is no timeline in which the Vex experimenting on themselves ends well for us.
Okay.
And that means it is apple picking time, Captain.
Yum.
Your faithful failsafe is here.
Extracted data. Okay.
I bet the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Need to deposit the data I have, so I'm kind of reading that as I'm aiming. Where do we deposit? Here? Oh, okay. Where do I deposit this? Over here? No? Mystery Cyclops. Gestation Pod Destroyer. It is a buff that I get. Man, they're really putting the word gestation in the game like that. Just feels weird. I mean, I know, but man.
Rendering assistance. May I join your fire team, Captain? You have done well, Captain. Good job. I am proud of you. That is not sarcasm.
Sending new coordinates. I agree with
Sample?
Failsafe's assessment, but the Vex will
Extract
not.
sample. Extract sample. Extract sample. I don't know what this all means.
Radiolaria pressure is building up again underground, but I can't tell where.
Whee.
Scans are all coming up blank. Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
Whee. Okay, hello. I'm up here now. I don't know if I'm supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be.
Your faithful failsafe is here.
Oh, I just realized my loadout doesn't include the new ornament I bought for conditional. So if I equip that and then equip the ornament real quick. And then overwrite that. There we are. I really like the new ornament for conditional. I'm sure they'll come out with one in the future that's going to be significantly better. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But the one they came out with initially when it got released was pretty terrible. I'm not going to lie. I think the default look was so significantly better.
It is more beautiful than I could have dreamed. Whoa, I'm detecting a reversal in the Vex's
It's
signal
supposed to do it
polarities.
like that to do so much damage to you.
They're retracting their access points and flooding the field with reinforcements. We are done here.
Prepping for extraction run.
Oh, hello. Okay, so before it was like, I don't think I need these instructions. I think it's pretty obvious what the puzzle is. Now it kind of feels like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing right now? There's so many little steps and things.
Unrecognized energy signature detected.
What are all those things we can
Vanguard
extract? All these weird
designates
plant
this as
things?
Resonance. Tormentor. That sounds bad. Recording gear primed to see what you make of that, Captain.
It's so dark in here. Is it supposed to be? It's really making for an interesting experience. I don't mind this at all. I hope it's supposed to be this dark.
Captain.
'Cause it's very different. Okay, that guy's just bugged out, but that kind of spooked me for a second. I was like, what is that? Lots of guys doing that. Go and deposit all these. Oh,
I bet
okay.
the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Can I? Okay. Hello. I have extracted data. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. So they are actually sending us like tools and stuff. Where is he? Okay. Nice. Easy peasy. One little tormentor? No big deal. Not anymore.
Guardian secured.
Fire team, your data is secure.
Huh. That's weird.
It is not weird. The Guardian does not fail.
No, I mean, normally Vex procedures trickle down from the top minds, you know? But these are all talking to each other instead.
I see. That is strange. We cannot rely on bringing them down by cutting off the head, then. No matter. We have enough fists for them all.
Okay. Well, cool. Good job, fellas. Here's some commendations. I actually like the hunter on the left's armor. Something about it was kind of nice. So now we go talk to Failsafe. Yeah, I much prefer the colors on this ornament rather than the regular. I like that it looks like the Bungie Foundation stuff. And the regular is like, it's cool, but I mean, I've seen it for so long, it's nice to see something different. And I understand it's such a specific look to it, they can't change too much about it. But that was the very reason why I didn't like the one ornament that was released, is because it was like, okay, well, they hardly changed anything. It just, there's like nothing different. But at least this one, they threw some hearts on it or something, man. It's different. Okay, no dialogue. The mainframe remains on Nessus. Failsafe seems to be adjusting well to her new setup in the helm. This place is nice, she mutters. I can see why you spend so much time here, instead of on Nessus in my wreckage. Oh wait, she said already all this already. Did I not close this already? That's very weird. Okay, I think this is the part I was supposed to get to just now. I must have not talked to her at that point or something. Or it bugged out. Failsafe fully updated and integrated into the Vanguard systems requires your help to investigate the strange behavior of the Vex. Secure high priority data to discover the connection between the Vex and the mysterious object that fell to Nessus. Okay, so here's the real thing. What is this? Special tool for collecting and storing radiolite samples. Allows you to collect these types of radiolite samples from episode Echo's activities, including iridescent, ivory, and crimson, whatever those mean. Due to iridescent radiolite's unstable nature, it has a tendency to denature into simpler forms of radiolite during the sampling process. Okay. Okay. Organic specimen. I think I've leveled this up just because I turned in a few engrams already or something. I don't know. Okay, there's 2 or more items in collections to... Okay. Okay. Go weapon engram. I took my chance. Maybe shouldn't have. Oh. We'll just dismantle that then. I don't mind Attrition Orb's Cold Steel. It's actually kind of a decent roll. I don't know. Should I even keep any of the crafted weapons if they're not red board? You know, not the things I need. Okay, well that one's 86. That's the highest power level I've gotten so far. So I am going to just infuse that into this other one that at least has a decent roll. In case I feel like using it. Probably won't use it though. Definitely not going to use this either. I assume maybe the Saint 14 weapons are not craftable. Okay, so all those weapons are back. Yeah, okay, it's not here. It's not listed here. So the Saint 14 weapons are the non-craftable weapons. And the new Vex weapons are craftable. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's see how much we can do until the game says it's not going to let us play anymore. As much as we can till the game stops us. First and second and third samples taken. Investigate the locations failsafe marked on Nessus. Okay. Go to those locations on Nessus. All the way over there. All right. Okay, as much as I want to do prismatic, let's actually do stasis. So I can shatter skate. Just a little. Just a little. Even through all the stoppies, let's go crazy with it. Because we got to go across that whole lake. It's probably a little unnecessary, and I've done it before, but... Okay, let's see how far we can go from just here. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. Oh, okay. Visible wall here, even. Okay, alright, I get it. This prismatic, guys? Yeah, so that guy's not part of it. What's he doing, though? Hello? Obtain decoder protocol. Wait, no, I saw this on Reddit. This is a secret thing. This is like a new secret thing people are discovering. Probably for either an exotic mission or something similar. No, it's for the it's probably for the exotic class items, right? That's what we are what people are theorizing. You get the decoder from this, and they were talking about how you use it somewhere else. It really does not like you going anywhere. Well, okay. We'll come back. Hold on. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so first one's right here. The others are actually a bit further along. Let's go ahead and swap back to prismatic. And take off the boots. We don't need the boots. Except maybe we'll run the other boots. These ones. Yay. Whee. I did it too early. No. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, you're a funny looking guy. Crimson Radiolite. Okay. 100 Gs. 100 G RAMs. Not same looking guy. Iridescent Radiolite. 10 Gs. Okay. Okay, the game started pointing it out to me. Thank you, game. Oh. A quick curtain revealed you need to get object, collect this object within the... Okay, well. Okay, so he's not breathable. Later, skater.
Perfect. That's one sample isolated. At your convenience, Captain. Bring it to me for processing.
As soon as you observe those things, they go away. It's so weird. It's hard to tell what they are. It's the same kind of thing that was out there before. Has this room always been like this? It's been, you know, there used to be so many places you could explore on Nessus, and this was one of them that was like a bit more unique, and I'm sure there was some adventure you could go on that, back when adventures were a thing in the game, that would like have a story here or whatever, but... What's this? That's what I was wondering. This seemed to be just a teleport back to the top. Okay. Well. Just fail safe. Okay. Ugh. What you got, girl? This specimen into one of Failsafe's research bays. Failsafe's pleasantly toned voice chimes in. Oh, okay. Specifying which voice. Captain, I'm so glad that you and I are able to embark on this journey of exploration and research together. In the metaphorical sense, I will be with you in spirit and through radio transmissions and satellite telemetry data, but not physically. Scan passes over the specimen. Time to put my new body to use. I'll begin my analysis right away. These new structures of radiolaria may reveal something about why Nessus and the Vex are changing. In the meantime, the radiolites' methodology for reformatting data has given me an idea for fabricating the new fireteam equipment. More updates in the future. Her tone flattens. For now, we should figure this radiolite stuff out. The Vex have always been focused on changing what's around them to suit them, not the other way around. Research instrument, fabricated radiolite research bay. Okay.
Greetings, Captain. I've been analyzing the VAX data you collected earlier, and...
It's weird.
Yes, it is super weird. If I were to posit an explanation, I would say that Nessus itself is undergoing rapid change on a molecular and geological level. I have been observing the Nessus Vex for centuries, and their current behavior is utterly unfamiliar to me.
I mean, the Vex are a techno-organic mesh of networked consciousness. Unbound by time, inevitable and patient and cruelly ambivalent, etc. What I'm saying is they're decisive. And this feels different. Like they're figuring things out. Something's happening on Nessus, and I'm not sure the Vex are behind it, and that terrifies me.
Nothing you can't handle, right, Captain? It's an exciting mystery, and I can't wait to figure it out together.
Okay. Alright, another thing. Failsafe quietly forwards your ghost report detailing strange disturbances in the Vex network permeating Nessus. A clandestine arm of Vanguard operators delivered this information for you this morning, Failsafe says in a cheery tone. Her tone drops as she continues. I can't tell who it was, but they were pretty hidden, if you know what I mean. Anyway, looks like a super secret spy mission for a super secret guardian. You scan the report. It appears as if heavy data loads are being reformatted and imported into the Vex network from somewhere inside Nessus. Your orders are to find and stop the Vex and secure their data for analysis. Failsafe interrupts your reading. Whatever is being done with that data is probably bad. Maybe investigating this will help us understand more about the Vex's goals on Nessus. Okay. A lot of things. Hold on. Got like 3 quests. Okay, jeez. Track all of them, I guess. So explore Nessus. Deposit the thing. She'll contact you when her processes have finished. Okay, so that's just later. Radio message.
Osiris,
Knew what?
there was one moment, though it took us time to get to it. But our hunter Vanguard, so smart, Tallulah, she knew before we did. All our little squabbles and bickering, she saw it first.
Well, I was obtuse, stubborn. I couldn't recognize my own emotions. Then Tallulah told me to be serious.
I remember. Oh yeah, she told me later. Was a good laugh.
I'm glad you found it so amusing.
Who could not look back and smile? And I remember your smile then. So knowing. So full of our future together.
What brought these memories on?
I think about others who will have those same moments now that they know they will have a future free from the Black Fleet. Now they have a chance to find love and be happy. Like us. We can look behind, but also forward. We cannot see what is coming, but we know it is good.
You're certain?
About us? Yes, since the beginning. Now and always.
That was a good interaction and stuff. I don't want to gloss over that, but I'm trying to figure out this. This gun is one of those fire rate guns that's like Dead Man's Tale. So I was trying to mess around with it. What's up here? What is it, boy? Oh, investigate. What, nothing? You're gonna scan that and then give me nothing? That's not fair. Let's deposit the radio light. He also fabricated a piston hammer for you. Okay. Gear, materials, and specimens for your collection. Okay. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think we determined this was probably one of the weaker options, at least from what we could tell. From what I could surmise, essentially. As you upload your most recently gathered data into Failsafe's system, she activates her remote uplink and her helm holo projection blinks to life. I have something for you, Captain, she says excitedly. Her systems whir as she initiates a transmat. It took me a while to replicate, but you've been helping me so much, and I wanted to return the favor. There's a cheerful chime, and a panel on the console in front of you hisses open, revealing a shimmering engram. It's slightly warm to the touch. I hope that this will enable you to collect more data efficiently, or to collect data more efficiently, she says courteously. Then her voice drops to a conspiratorial stage whisper. Through, violence. Her lights wink out as you claim your reward. There's even more, dude. Specimen ID Nessus 001. The data suggests radiolite is how the Vex are iterating on their biological structure, making sure I read that word right. Or in this case, geological. Speaking of geological, I have another gift for you, Captain. Based on various surveys and previously restricted analytical data about Guardian armaments usage, statistically, you're going to like it. Failsafe transmats in a massive Cabal hammer fitted with Vex magnetic accelerators. This hammer can be used to activate assimilation pistons and unearth additional radiolite samples. Her tone flattens. Vex have assimilated these old Cabal planetary mining pistons to agitate the crust, but we can use it to promote the formation of radiolite and unearth more incubators. Some of these Vex were less than compliant. There's evidence they were assimilated, but hey, as long as they're dead, am I right? Hammer will regenerate charges as you complete activities throughout the system. Okay. Okay. Of Echoes. Let's do that one first. The thing for the Well of Echoes. Whatever it is. It's only 2 steps. That might not mean it's easier, but... Well of Echoes. I'm sure that's a lost sector, isn't it? Sure, it must be. It doesn't sound like location. Oh no, there it is. The Well of Echoes. It's in the Tangle. If I want to get there, I guess Artifact's Edge is the fastest. We'll untrack that. Artifact's Edge. And away we go. Ooh, triple tap Volt Shot doesn't sound too terrible. Actually, not that great probably, because with Volt Shot you want to keep reloading, and triple tap keeps you from reloading as fast. But it is a 180. I don't know if that makes it better. I think I will just dismantle that one. Well, wait, no, it's totally infusable. I wanted to mess around with this scout. Just, it has dual loader on it. So there's the 1. Let's do it again. There's the 2. And okay, hold on. It went from 8 to 11. I like how it sounds. It's different. From 0, we get 3. From 3, we get 6. That's weird, man. That's weird. I know dual loader just has to work different on this just because. But, like, do they have to make it like that? That's just real weird, man. What else does this have on it? Precision instrument. I mean, that's not actually a bad roll. It's faster reload, essentially. Steady rounds is also okay. So it only takes 4. To reload. I can... If it's something that can 3-shot in PvP, then you can really spam it out, you know? Like do the 1 shot for the 1 reload, and then 2 shots, 1 reload, and then 2 shots, and you'll be gaining ammo. Or, you know, be at 0. Right, let's say you're at 0. I don't know. It's interesting. This guy's just sitting here looking at me. Whee. Okay, invisible wall sent me flying. Yeah, the roll on the scout actually is fascinating, I will say. I don't think I'm going to use it. That archetype has long been kind of weird, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is the right way, isn't it? Yes. Another one of those things, right? Nope. Going the wrong way. Hold on. So this way. Well, if that goes okay. Well, here we go. Get out of here. Damn, that was pretty effective on both of them. That's nice. Is that all 3? One more. Okay. Oh wait, that's an exit out of here. We don't want that. So where's the last one? Oh wait, is it one of those? Hold on, let me get the. Let me get them together. No? I don't see any more boxes. I must just be missing one. Like, surely I am. Am I dumb? Okay, hold on. Oh, It's not what it is. And it just spawns more if I kill him. So there's not a limited wave, just infinite. Just keeps going. They're still coming. I don't think I can go through that portal. Is there a thing here? Ah, found it. Really, that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. Oh, nice dodge, jerk. There we go, okay. So it was what I initially thought, and I was just missing the cube, but I really did not see it for a while there. Down here? Okay. Oh. Actual new locations, kind of. Do I drop down? There's no way, right? That's just death. What the? A hole in the well. Find and complete the Enigma protocol activity. Okay. It's a 2000 power activity. What that really means. I'm sure I'm gonna regret this. Like 100%, right? I'm definitely gonna regret this. Well, if I were gonna max my power, I guess I'd do this, this, and that, or no, this, and this, this, and this. And that's not bad. 1991 instead of 2000. Pretty close in power, but not doing that. It's a 3-man activity. Surely this won't be terrible. For a bit. Regulate circuit charge. I don't understand. Well, okay. So, were we just too slow? Is that all it is? Okay, don't have melee. Oh, barely made that. Oh god. Oh god. This is bad. Oh god. Thank god he picked it up. I'm like, I have no idea. I don't think this is something you can do with randoms. I think you need to figure this out with the team. Alright, let me go get some upgrade modules. Hold on. I think it's time. And I think it'll help me out a lot. At least I have the activity unlocked. Actually, wait, hold on. Check my friends list real quick. Just seeing who's online, just in general. But also, I'd like to up my season pass rank. What he's doing on the moon. I won't bother him if he's doing something else. Season pass rank am I? 34. Man, I am kind of far behind some other people. I don't really have a lot of bounties to turn in, but I have a few seasonal challenges, which are pretty big. That's not what I want to send. I hop in for a quick bounty film. Oh, while we're here, let me check out the store. See what's new. Did not want to buy that. I just wanted to look at it. So new ornament or new shader. I do rather like the colors. It's interesting looking, different pattern. I like it. It's very interesting. And of course matches the ornament, which is probably the only good Rat King ornament that has ever existed. So that's nice. New divinity ornament. I feel like, wasn't this in the Bright store really recently? What the hell? Wasn't this like 2 weeks ago or something? Ooh, new shader. I keep saying ornament, dude. What the hell? New shader. Huge. Probably doesn't look any good on this. Or it probably. Definitely doesn't look any good on the armor there, but it's fine. Sure, it looks good on something. Yeah. Let's take a look at just the whole seasonal stuff. So this is the Displacer. I was gonna say Disruptor. I know the Displacer is a Dungeons and Dragons monster, and I know that's the collaboration they have, so Mischief Bringer set. Are these all rat things? These all Rat King things? Is that what these are? I suppose. New shaders. I don't love spending money on shaders. Much as I may surprise you. It's a mossy shader. Are these coming later for Bright Dust? I just don't really know. I'd love to have a mossy shader. There's some stuff that would look great with that. It doesn't really look good on anything but the helmet there, so it's hard to tell, but it actually looks really good. Displace your ghost. That's really weird. Why is it all robot-y? It's got a mouth. Eye Tyrant? Maybe that's something else. I don't know. I don't understand these. It's like they're D&D, but they're like weird D&D. Owl bear. At least that's a bit more straightforward. Dragon one is like really weird. It's like made out of jewels. Like a dragon's hoard in the shape of a dragon. Very weird one. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's to differentiate from previous ones where that have literally just been like those kinds of things. I don't know. What are these all? Episode Echoes starter bundle. You need to tread a little lighter, I think. It's a little spicy, Bungie, for you to be doing that. How are these savings? I don't have any of these. What do you mean they're savings? Oh, it's that stupid tactic they've been doing. That just means they're going to be selling it for a higher price later on. That's all that means. It's not really a savings. Yeah, I guess if you were guaranteed going to buy it, then buying it now would be cheaper than buying later. Okay, I was hoping it was that emote. That's good. That's good, but I don't know. I don't really know what this is reference to. So I'll pass on that. A lot of people had this emote already. Which is perfectly understandable. But also kind of weird that they got it so early. It's also a very fun finisher. I can't help it, like, I'm having trouble seeing the fist in a way. I know it's just that the outlines are like that. They're like overlapping because the fill is like transparent. But it looks like it's the wrong hand, right? I can't rotate it to turn it around the other way. It really looks like the wrong hand. It's so strange. They're finally selling this stuff separately. About time, dude. It's an awesome skimmer. I did not want to pay for the ghost shell and the ship. Just to get it. Sophisticated spy. Oh, okay. And then you can choose when you want to end it. Forsaken, not stirred. I get it. Wait, this is a new one. I got this as a reward from a red engram, just randomly. Really early on. That's interesting. But I got lucky with that, I guess. Transmat effects. I do collect these. It's like a small thing that I collect. Usually I don't bother buying them in the shop though. They eventually come into the Bright Dust store, so I'm not about to waste any money. Maybe later, I don't know. What's this an ornament for? What's of power? That's the new exotic? Okay. Relativism is the new ornament for that. That's insane looking. That's crazy. So ornament for this. It's nice. It's like a tactical thing. That's cool. With a horde. I really like this. I do think I have an ornament I like better than this. The fiery one is a lot nicer. But if this is sold for Bright Dust and I'm not saving Bright Dust for anything else, I think I will probably pick it up because I like green and I like the colors on it. This, I mean, I haven't even gotten the raid exotic, of course, so not really much point in even looking at the ornament much, but it looks okay. It's a decent enough ornament for Kvostov. It's probably going to be one of those things where it's like, do you like the sights on the regular or the ornament? You know, and that's the real distinction is for the PvP sweats who care about that kind of thing. This one takes up less visual inventory space. Like, okay, man, sure. This is a cool ornament for Ace. 53rd. What does that mean? 53rd. Like 52 cards in a deck, right? 54 if you include jokers. So what does 53rd mean? The Joker? And then this one's kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't look as good as the regular one. I mean, it looks fine, but... Star Horse. Ghost projections are the biggest scam of all the cosmetics. It's such a minuscule thing that literally nobody ever looks at. Ghost shells at least are something, because you see your ghost pretty often, but like, the projection only sometimes even shows up in the first place. So like, what's the point? Weird. Where's the Galahorn ship and the Ghost Shell? I know I didn't want them, but it's weird that they're not being sold on their own, but the skimmer is. I think nonetheless I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm going to double check on the... Well, hold on, actually. Let's see if that's being sold for Bright Dust later. No, but those are always expensive, aren't they? Yeah, 2,500, that's like a lot, dude. I mean, shaders and stuff are one thing, but like... A whole sparrow or skimmer is like so much bright dust for no reason. I've had the silver specifically to buy certain things, like certain armor sets and things that I thought I might like. Gonna go ahead and get this. Because I've been wanting that skimmer for a while now. And it is cool. Of course, they're probably going to release another really cool one that's like available from something else. I can't use Avalon Teal on it. Doesn't look very good. I think the default look is very cool, but I think we need something different. Because everybody's going to be running that if they're getting this skimmer. I hate to just go through every single option, but with my lack of memory on... Like, I don't know, I could try to find specific shaders, but I've been trying with the new system, and it's so hard, dude. It's so hard to get used to. I feel like an absolute noob with all of it, you know? Oh, that's like almost the same shader, but like a weird, worn out, moldy almost looking thing, like an unpolished thing. It's very weird. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's not do that. I want to compare it with how the default looks. Man. So I just saw that it really is, it's so weird to talk to chat when there's nobody there. Streaming when nobody's watching is really something else. Not in a good way, dude. It is a rough existence. Because, like, part of you is like, I really want to talk right now. I really want to, you know, talk about anecdotes and things. And, like, you know in the back of your head what it's like to have somebody in chat to talk to you. And so then you're like, oh, yeah, let me talk about this cool little thing. And then you glance over at chat and you realize nobody's been watching for the past hour and 48 minutes. Oh, is that the default shader? That's, like, really close to it. What the hell? That's like the King's Fall shader. How in the hell does that work? Strange. I don't know. It's tough to just be on the whole time when you stream. It's certainly easier when you don't stream all the time. I do kind of like that. Kind of nice. It's like a black and white version. I don't know, man. It's tough to be wired like that. Not like you're being programmed different from other people, but I mean like to be like wired in the sense of like the slang term of like, dude, I'm so wired right now. I'm like super energetic and super like here in the moment. It's hard to be like that all the time, But you know you kind of have to be in the back of your mind. You're like, oh, I need to be entertaining. Because then, if I'm not entertaining, the people will just drop by the stream, see me not being entertaining, and then leave. You know? Sometimes people are nice, and they'll say something in chat first to let you know, hey, it's time to be entertaining. It's not exactly what they're trying to do, necessarily. But it's a good reminder of like, oh, someone's here. I can be entertaining again. I can do things. That's a pretty good shader for it, actually. I like that. It's a much different look from the default. You know, it's just nice. But I totally get it, you know, when you hop into a stream and the streamer's just not saying anything, not doing anything. Or, you know, they're playing the game, but they're so enthralled in the game that they're not chatting at all. I understand that that could be a little not interesting at all, you know. So there's like this pressure of like, oh, let me try to be entertaining 24/7 so that people don't click away, right? But then it's like sometimes there's just genuinely nothing going on. So that's hard to do. And it gets conversations in your head of like, well, should I even be streaming right now? And the answer is probably no. Like, you probably don't need to, no. Like, if no one's there to watch, why bother? But other times it's like, well, you know, what if somebody does want to watch, but they're just not there at the start? Do I end stream at that point, and then they miss out? And go, oh man, I was going to watch your stream, but you ended so early. That's also, I don't know. But that's also like a weird kind of pressure of like, well, anybody could drop by at any point, so I want to be ready for them. I don't know. I guess it's the same kind of pressure, but it's just weird, man. It's just all very, very weird. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't think the human brain was really wired to be doing this. I don't think that's like we weren't made for this, man. You know? Whether you believe we were, you know, regardless of whatever religious or whatever beliefs you might have, even evolutionarily speaking, I don't think we were supposed to go down this line, man. It's just, this is so far from what humanity was meant to be doing, or was, you know, evolving or created to be doing. That being said, there's no going back, is there? And I don't really hate it. Just days like this are a little rough, that's all. Part of me is comforted by the fact that at least this will be put up in a VOD, you know? Somebody can come back and watch it later. But another part of me also knows that, like, nobody really watches my VODs. I don't know. Maybe someday in the future, somebody will really care. They'll compile the moments that meant the most to them. Almost gone through all the shaders. Whoa! Now I know for a fact there's a pattern on there, but we can't quite see it from this angle, the reflections being all weird. That's an incredibly different look from how it's supposed to be. It looks like a totally different thing. It's so weird. So much chrome. Skip that one. At this point, I think I know what shader I'm going to use. It doesn't really matter, but just kind of going through. It's weird because, I mean, there have been so many shaders that have been introduced to me as somebody who didn't play for a good chunk of time, and then they reintroduced them into the game, like all the Crucible, Vanguard, and Gambit ones, and now I've earned them all. But I haven't fully gotten comfortable with their positioning. You know, I was kind of getting used to it, it was kind of growing on me. I was like, oh, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. But not a lot of them were very much like go-to oh, I know that one. I know that one. Like, you know, all the other old ones that have been around, or even some of the new ones that I just really like or am aware of. Excuse me. So yeah, it was just weird. It's just weird now with all these new icons being like, oh, oh, oh no, it is very different now. I do feel like the new monarchy shader on this is very nice. Do like that a lot, I think. I'm gonna have to debate between the two. And that's all. Okay. I do rather like this one. That also is very nice. I think I do like it more than this one. So we'll go with this. Oh, yeah, I can hit the arrow keys, which are assigned to my mouse buttons. Nice. It's cute. Well, it looks like Akala never got back to me. That's cool. Oh well. What time is it? Am I on early or something? No, it's 8:45. Already 47. I don't know. I guess I thought more people would be on. Well, I say more people. There are a lot of people on, but I was just wondering if my friends were on, like Gears and Heather, maybe even Lou. I don't think Lou's gonna fully come back to Destiny, but he might hear about how good some of the things are, and like, I know Logi's on. You know, I think Lou's got a few other friends who play still besides me, so he's probably hearing about it and might feel the pressure at some point. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I got some free upgrade modules here. Let me get some of those going. So something new I've been doing, you might notice, is I've been opening Dim through Steam just by hitting Shift Tab, which has been very nice because then I can just close it and then reopen it. I made it my homepage for Steam. I didn't know that this was something you could do. I guess maybe in the back of my mind, I've known of it, but I've never really thought about it. Let's max power real quick. But it keeps getting me because then I try to Alt-Tab back, and then I go, oh wait, still in the game. Okay, so that's our max power. Then we equip this. Just making sure it's all in my inventory before I infuse it. What's our lowest stuff? Probably some of our 60 power armor. That. 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 1978. I don't think there's anything that would really benefit from me from doing the 1978 thing. Pulling that from collections. I think earlier on it was very useful for upping power level, little by little. Now, however, I think I'm probably fine. Let's go to the tower. I've really been thinking about Destiny and its role in my life, and I hesitate so much to talk about this with nobody here to listen, but I don't know, it's just on my mind. Just need to talk it out, I guess. It's just, I don't know, it's been such a driving force in my life for a few years now. And it really, it doesn't need to be. But I've allowed for it to be. You know? I don't know. I think the fishing thing kind of broke me in a way. I think it finally broke me and made me go, why am I bothering with this? Not necessarily Destiny as a whole, but the way I go about playing the game. Just have a very specific mindset about it, you know? That doesn't really make much sense in a lot of ways. So missing armor from the deep? Oh, hunter gauntlets, okay. Interesting. Warlord's ruin, I'm missing some armor on my warlock. Oh no, on my titan. I probably didn't think that was much of an issue because I was going to solo flawless it on my titan. I don't know. I've thought about the way I want to play this game and all the time I spend playing it, and the percentage of what I do, the things that I like doing in the game versus the things I end up finding myself doing instead of the things that I like doing. And it's not a ratio I really admire, It does seem quite like I don't really want to be doing a lot of the things I end up doing. And I think the fishing thing was like such a big part of it, it's such a like why am I doing this, man? Why am I here for this? What's the point? What's my goal here? Just really started questioning myself about it. I was just like, it just doesn't really make sense, does it? Just doesn't really make sense. Why are there two SRL references? There's the NLS drive and the SRL sticker on the back. Come on, Bungie, don't taunt us like that.
Couldn't possibly. Let's get you back out there.
I don't know. I think I'm starting to acknowledge that some of the absurdity I put up with on a regular basis is it's not grounds for me to keep playing in the way I am, you know? It's like
Till next time.
there's a bit of an honor thing where it's like, oh, I did the hard thing. But then people are like, why? Like, because it's hard. And they're like, okay. And there's like, I don't know, there's a hint of like, oh, well, congratulations. There's like a little bit of that sometimes, but other times people are like, you don't need to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I do. They're like, no, you don't. And I'm like, oh, maybe you got a point. You know? And it feels kind of dumb to say it out loud, right? And like, I think there's still a lot of stuff I think I care about grinding that I think other people would still view as pointless, but I think actually does have some value, at least within the world of the game, you know? Like, I really do think I'm gonna continue to collect one of every item and fill out my collections, right?
Welcome back.
For armor, and also for weapons, right? Now, I'm not gonna do what I did before, which was holding on to even the bad weapons and making sure I hold on to every, like, the best option I have for, like, the worst world drop weapon you've ever seen. Like, I don't need that. Why would I bother with that? There's some crafted weapon that's a million times better. There's some raid weapon, or nightfall weapon, or trials weapon that is way better, you know, and yet here I am holding on to this thing in the vault. I don't need to do that. There's some stuff that's like, maybe like, okay, well, this could be good in a certain meta.
Hello.
And at least that's like cope, you know? Right? Like, there's at least some cope in there. But the rest of it is just like, why am I doing that, man? It doesn't
Nice
make any
choice.
sense.
See you soon.
Yes, Guardian?
So I don't know. I mean, I'm so like, I'm curious as to what my role should be in this game and what role this game should play for me, you know? Been thinking about it a lot more. And, you know, I say it like that because I don't want to say I'm thinking of quitting the game, because that's definitely not what I'm thinking. Because I still like the game, and especially when, with an expansion this good, and, you know, so far the seasonal content, I've not played a lot of it, but it seems pretty fine, you know? I know it's episodes, whatever, it's the same thing. It's like rebranding Twitter to X. I don't think it really means anything. It's still Twitter, it's still a season, it doesn't matter.
For the city.
I'm going over to Saint, it's not the weekend yet.
Grown so much. It is difficult to walk in a single day. Shine brighter.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe I need to cut back on certain things in the game. I think triumphs are a big thing for me, and have been for a long time. But they don't need to be. And I think I might still try for the ones that mean something, you know, like the raid flawlesses, the solo flawlesses, certain other things here and there, but I think I'm not going to bother with the seasonal ones anymore. They've just been nothing but painful. They've been nothing but unimpressive to everyone. And even when I'm like, oh yeah, I got all of the seasonal challenge or seasonal triumphs done. Look at me, I got all the season triumphs done. People are like, okay, why? Like, I don't know. Like, do you get anything out of that? I'm like, no. There's not a reward for it. Like, oh, why? Then why'd you do it? And I'm like, I don't know. I just wanted to. God, each of these costs an Ascendant Shard? That's insane, dude. At least these just cost Glimmer. Like, they're just ornaments. Well, I guess ornaments are a pretty permanent thing. I don't know. It's nice that there's something to spend those on.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Excuse me, is there another tab? What the? Huh? 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 1 exotic engram, 60,000 glimmer, 2 ascendant shards. 1 exotic engram, 1 exotic cipher. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sure. I don't think I want to do that though, because ciphers are the only ways to make whatchamacallit, armor, artifice out of your exotics. So very interesting though. Is there another way to earn ciphers? I know you get one every time you level up Rahul all the way, which is fine.
I don't have training for that. If we get this right,
It doesn't say any other way to obtain it. I don't know. Just thinking about things. That's all. Just kind of speaking into the void right now. Alright, well, let's get some more upgrade modules. That's what we came here for. Kind of forgot for a bit there.
What do you think? Take it.
2, 3, 4. That is probably the best roll I have of that sword, so I'm hesitant to infuse that. Hand cannon, on the other hand, I will just get rid of that. Dun, 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 dun. It's also not a bad roll on the sniper. Still 78. Hold on, if I equip these things, that doesn't up my power. Here, does it? No? Okay. See, that's what I thought, but I was just, I don't know, suddenly it seemed like it was affecting it. Like, this is 13 power above my sword. It could certainly help. Likewise, this is 12 power above my conditional.
Stay sharp.
What's up, Hi? How you doing?
Oh
Are you ready?
Doing very well. That's good. Glad to hear it. We're already looking at that. I don't need. It's taking forever to load. I'm not gonna bother waiting. Just good to know where I'm staying. Nice. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain.
Stay sharp. Always good to see another hero of the tower.
Was just starting to talk about my thoughts on Destiny lately, and what I think I want its role to be like in my life and stuff. I really played this game a lot, and you know it's a big part of my life. So I want to. I don't know. I think it's important to think about. I don't think I'm going to quit or anything, but there have been some things lately that I'm just like, you know what? I need to think about this. How'd that raid go? It went terribly, but in a good way. Kind of. It was rough, man. It was very difficult, and we did not get it, which is a shame. A bigger shame is that I think we could have done it. Unfortunately, we got stuck on an encounter, and there were just one or two people that just could not really grasp the encounter and the difficulty of the encounter, and had they pulled themselves together or been a different person who could do the work, I think we would have been okay. But I was trying to be kind and stay with the same team, and I did not get much out of that, unfortunately. So, my mistake, really. Should have left when I saw it was not going well, but too late now. But I will say, you know, I still don't think that I would have necessarily gotten through all of it. I think maybe had the circumstances been better, we would have gotten to final boss. I don't know if we would have beaten the final boss, but we would have gotten to it. And that would have been cool if we could. But you know, just one of those things where it's like, well, I guess that wasn't meant to be. If I wanted that, I guess I just needed a different team. But it was a really good raid. And then the day after contest mode, finally went and I found a team, and I had somebody who was teaching, and they taught all the encounters, including the last one, but they weren't able to stick with it. So then I went and found a different team that was able to finish the final encounter. So I got a completion during the first week, just not during contest mode. So yeah, it really does feel like a big shame, though. I mean, I don't know. I do still contend that we could have gotten it, but I think just some people were not as capable as we all thought they were, and that's rough. But it's tough because, like, I don't know. They were all friends, you know? And it's hard to tell your friend, hey man, I don't think we can do this thing with you because I don't think you're capable of it. You know? That's a very tough conversation to have. And I'm not going to say what raid it was or who it was. And I don't want anybody to assume it's them, because anybody who would assume it's them, I don't think it was them. But I have had that experience before in the past with my own raid teams. And surprise, surprise, it just doesn't really go that well. You know? And so I was hoping that by joining a different raid team, by joining someone else's team, I would not find that issue. And fortunately, that's what happened. Also, what's up, Vil? Good to see you. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because the raid was genuinely hard. It was probably, I mean, it was an incredibly difficult day one raid. Literally, only one team out of hundreds that actually beat it. Literally, only one team beat it within the first 24 hours. Every other team, and I mean it, every other team that this is just true. You can look it up. Every single other team that beat it during contest mode beat it on the second day. Every single one. That's crazy. That's insane, right? That's how hard this raid was, dude. I just say it's an unlucky draw for a team. Yeah. Yeah, you know, and I don't know. I mentioned it to, you know, some of the other guys in the team. I was just like, I think they are struggling. I don't know if we can really do this with them. You know, I mentioned it towards the end there, and it just, I don't know. I think they seem to understand what I meant, and we're like, well, it seems like it's too late to do anything about it now. And I was like, yeah, well, yeah, it's a shame. I don't know, but even so, I feel like we could have gone past the second encounter. I did not get past the second encounter until I swapped to a different team on the second day. So still during contest mode, swapped to a different team on the second day. Finally got past the second encounter after hours, but I had to kind of coach them that like they had only just been there for like a few minutes, and I had to kind of coach them through the encounter. Of course, by then I'd been in the encounter for like 20 hours. That's not an exaggeration, maybe 24 hours at that point. It was insane how long I'd been there with the initial team. And it sucks because I know at least the majority of the team was fully capable, fully ready, and fully doing the right thing, doing their job, and we were doing really well. But we got to the second encounter, just the second encounter, and it got to a point where we had it on lock. And it was difficult, you know, we died at garbage, random BS all the time, but we had it, man, we had it. But there's just, you know, there's a little bit of dead weight going on. And I mean, I don't know. I say all this and I really should, I should stop because it just sounds like I'm witch hunting, but it's just like, and like blame shifting. And I don't want it to sound like that. It just, it hurts because I saw the potential that we had and I knew we weren't reaching it. And that was rough. That was rough for sure. I don't know. But the raid itself, I mean, even if we had gotten to the final boss, I don't know that we would have beaten it. I think we could have. I had full confidence that me and that whole team, or, you know, even without me, that whole team, maybe minus, I think maybe even including the people who were dead weight, if we could have gotten past the second encounter, maybe just by dumb luck, let's say, we would have 100% been able to get to the final boss. Maybe not beat the final boss, but get to the final boss and give it a few runs. I think we were capable, but I think we got hung up on the second encounter. And because of that, we were screwed. And that sucks. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. The raid itself, perfect. 10 out of 10. Very difficult raid. Very fun. Very interesting. Very new. The environment is incredible. It's huge. It's a really long raid. Honestly, I'm, in a way, both terrified and not looking forward to, but also kind of excited for eventually flawlessing that raid with a team. I mean, it looks insane, right? It's enormous. It has so many. It has 5 encounters and like 3 different jumping puzzles, and all of the jumping puzzles are really, really long. And not to mention the encounters themselves. most of them are pretty normal, but I mean the rest of them are crazy. I mean the fourth encounter in particular is a nuts encounter. It is something to be reckoned with. It is the most unique encounter I think I've seen in all of Destiny's mechanics. I mean it's crazy. It's crazy. The fourth encounter is nuts, dude. I mean it involves literally like I being solving it literally involves like having unique armor from guardian to guardian, so not everybody has the same fashion, and that helps. Having a different ghost shell from everybody else helps because you need to identify all of it. And then also like um the way that you interact with the encounter requires you to like acknowledge topology of shapes and how two-dimensional shapes turn into three-dimensional shapes when combined, and and dissecting the fact that three-dimensional shapes are, if viewed from the right angle, are essentially just two-dimensional shapes. And then what do we do with this information is, let's put it in a raid encounter. Like what is happening? It's a crazy raid, but in a good way. It's definitely, I would say, not one of the best. It is probably the best raid ever put into this game. It is incredible. People want Wrath of the Machine back, but I think in comparison to this raid, people are going to get Wrath of the Machine inevitably. Like, we're going to get it at some point as a reprised raid. And people are going to be like, wow, really? We liked this? Maybe not to that extent, but people are going to be like, oh, okay, well, this is cool, but it's not like Salvation's Edge, Not as cool as Salvation's Edge, It's like, it's going to be a different thing. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, the fourth encounter was like, everybody's saying it's like the Vault encounter from not Vault Glass, but the Vault encounter from um Last Wish, where it's like, is it really that hard? No. Is it very like damage and ad clear and whatever intensive? No, not really. You want some people on ad clear and stuff to make sure that the people doing the mechanics aren't bothered. But overall, is it really that bad? No. But the mechanics themselves are very complicated if you have no idea where to start. And that was, I think, where it was. A lot of people just had no idea what the hell was going on. Which is why I think we could have beaten it on day one. If we'd gotten past second encounter, we third encounter is nothing. Third encounter is like good. It expands on first and second encounters, and continues the flow, right? But third encounter is really not that hard, in comparison. So if we could have gotten past second encounter, third encounter we would have gotten through pretty quickly, and then fourth encounter, by the time we would have gotten to it, either people had already beaten the entire raid, or at least people would have beaten that encounter. So we could just see what they did, copy what they did, and it wouldn't have been hard for us. And then it would have just been down to the final boss. And we were on a good pace at the start. We actually got past first encounter before Dado's team ever did. And that was nice. That was pretty cool. And I feel like eventually we really got the hang of second encounter. It's just a matter of we needed to do it. And it was kind of embarrassing that we never did beat it with that team. I don't know. Tough, dude. But it's nothing against the raid, though. It's nothing against the raid. It really was good. I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah, I was just curious to see what the death numbers were looking like for the day one team. I was wondering if there was a big difference between anybody. I don't think so. Everybody's mostly kind of even across the board, but okay. So we were gonna try that activity again. I was kind of under power because the power level was 2005. And I was sitting at like 1970 something. So hopefully this is a lot better. Could be a tiny bit better if I equip this and this, but it's not enough to really improve my point. So we'll leave it. We'll swap to tether. Tether's good. Oh, okay. Join part of the way through. God. I thought I was okay, and then I was not okay. I'll admit, I have no real idea what's going on here. And I don't see a timer, so I'm a little confused on what's going on. Are we bugged or something? What's going on here? Oh no, we go here now. Because I thought this was a timed activity when I loaded it in before. It's most certainly a timed activity, so... It's nice though I loaded in and got to a point that I was at before. Okay. Hello? Okay, there we go. It's about to kill me there. Okay, I thought I had faster grenade recharge. What's going on here? I literally just got that. Okay. I must have taken too long with the grapple to push him off. Bye. Up here, okay. found a thingy. Nice. It keeps saying at plus 30 seconds, right? But I'm not getting a timer right now. So I think the activity is a little bugged. Hopefully that means we can still complete it. I think it's normally supposed to be timed. Thanks. Killed me right before he died. Oh, hello. Unstable power unit. Okay, do I throw it at these guys? I do. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm understanding. How many ergo streams have I gotten? Only like 3 or 4 maybe. Yeah, 4. But none of them have been good rolls, so that I know of at least. I think the only role people care about is the one with Wolfpack rounds, so I'll assume that that means I don't have any good rolls. Okay. Looks like we're done. Still a little confused on how we're supposed to be doing this. I'm like 99% sure it's supposed to have a timer the whole time. So the fact that it doesn't have one right now is very strange. Oh, it's the Sparrow section. How much of it can I skip on my skimmer? It's like the end of it's right here. Okay, well, I don't know why when you're midair with it, it doesn't seem to want to. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, man. Where's the button? What button do I have this assigned to? Hello? I thought it was shift, so like, now I'm like, what is it? Don't understand, man. I thought it was like X or something. Shift. Didn't I have it bound to something? Like C? Oh, did I not apply changes? Hold on. No, we got it. Alright, hold on. Now it's just bothering me. Okay. Oh. Okay, at least I can pull out my sword and stuff here. I don't know. It kind of cut out the whole purpose of this. Oh, okay, that's a portal. Hey, that's loot. Okay, I didn't do anything. You do the thing? Force reboot. I'm a little confused on what the hell's going on. So do we complete it and now we can just do it again? Guess that's what's going on. There's still no timer. I'm definitely a little bit more survivable than it was. So whee. Okay. Okay, well, that did not help. Okay, well, I wanted to blow that guy up, but the shield came just in time to block it, so I don't know. I need to go to bed. Is there a chance at some point you can help me with the secret mission? I suppose so. But I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Is it this one? Is that what you mean? Oh god. Why? Okay. I thought I died for a second there. That was really weird. I was like 10 health and then they all shot at once. I'm like, oh, well, I'm dead. For the exotic class armor. Yeah, so I don't know anything about it yet. Holy hell. Just, oh, god. I don't really think I understand what's going on. You need to be a duo to get it, okay? Like you can't even be a trio to get it? Or do you need at least 2 people, you mean? God, thank you. I did not kill those guys? Hello? Okay, well, we're good. Okay. Let me be real. I don't think I understand this activity very well.
So I guess I do this.
There's more here. Oh, it fills it up gradually. I see. Bro, I'm gonna die here, man. Oh, there's another one. Oh, thank God, more people are here. Alright, so now we go here, right? Yeah, so there's definitely supposed to be a timer, and there isn't. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I think I got lucky and joined an instance that just somehow dropped the timer. That's what happened before the third one. Need to learn from my mistakes. Worth every time. Comedy factor's too high. So I don't know if you're still here, Bill, but is that mission the one where you gotta like activate it on Nessus by starting like secret things that you interact with and you have to like decode a puzzle or something? It's in the Pale Heart. Okay. Pale Heart and only 2 people can do it. Okay. Well, I might do it myself once. But then I'd be down to help later on when you're online. Because I'm sure you have to do the quest on every character anyway, so. First stuff's killing 3 secret bosses. Interesting. Okay. I don't think these guys are actually going to drop any more of the things. Farm the mission when you have it unlocked. Oh, yeah, that's right. They said they were going to have random rolls on that. Forgot about that. Okay, so here comes the sparrow part.
Guardian down.
Alright, see you, Bill. Nope, nope, we are not dying here. Okay, so that's the portal we gotta go through. Right here. Let's try query process. Okay. So there really are just random world objects in here. Oh god, never mind. I mean, come on, surely one of these is like a secret, right? Maybe not. Alright, well I think I'm done here. I did get progress on that one quest. Got 2 rolls on the sidearm, the returning sidearm. That one's pretty terrible. See if we can get a better one real quick. Keep alt tabbing for dim, but I can actually shift tab now because I have it in Steam. Looks like this one has demo and desperate measures, which is nice. I like demo on sidearms. Always feels good. Yeah. What's a virus? Part of me wants to get this done, but another part of me is looking at it and wondering if it's going to be really grindy or not. I don't know. The more I'm playing, the more I'm like, maybe I should take a little bit of a break, because I feel like I've been playing so many days in a row. And I haven't just felt like I'm playing this many days in a row. I have been playing this many days in a row. Oy. I don't know, man. I suppose I can get this done, at least. Get some progress on it. Just got microcosm. Nice. It's all pretty grindy, but yeah. I'm going to take a break for a few days. Yeah. Yeah, I think all the stuff that happened with the raid just, I don't know, really took a lot out of me. I'm glad I at least got a normal completion. Man.
Yeah, I got a normal mode clear. I didn't get contests. But, I mean, it technically, you know, got week 1. That's something that at least shows up on Raid Report, if anybody cares, which I don't really care that much. I care more about the day 1 emblem than I do, but it is what it is. I gotta throw this on for my build. It's just been kind of a roaming build anyway.
Captain, ready for another exciting day of provoking the Vex? Initiating scanning sweep. Please stand by for target acquisition.
Studying each change the Vex force upon Nessus, upon themselves, reveals facets of their schemes. Disrupt them, and
Oh, you can
retrieve
spare
their
here. I
data
didn't
for
know that.
analysis.
Too late now. I'm already here.
Incoming fallen signatures. Looks like they want to fight.
Bah! Houseless mercenaries, pirates. Hold fast, fire team.
Head to bed. Yeah, have a good night, Bill. I'll see you. Or Virus. Sorry, Bill was just here, so, and he also just went to bed, so that threw me off. Have a good night, Virus. I'll see you.
Data threshold reached. Rendering assistance. Show me what that one does.
I think with the way the difficulty of the raid and how much I spent on the first and second encounters, I do feel like I really know them pretty well. So I don't think it's going to take me long to get into Sherpaing. And with the way that fourth encounter works, third encounter is just kind of an extension of first and second, right? Let's kind of talk about that. The way fourth encounter works is also very, like, complicated. So, like, you really have to understand it in order to complete it. And everybody has to at least have partial knowledge of what's going on. So, I don't think I quite have it down perfectly, but I have it down quite a bit. So I think I'm getting close to a point where I can start tripling.
Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
Well done, fire team. The more we learn of Nessus's changes, the better prepared we will be to face its dangers.
Speaking of danger, tracking incoming hostiles. Sending you the details, Captain. Captain, Saint Unit. I have located a strong Vex data stream broadcasting nearby.
The Guardian will redirect their call to you, so no other Vex will hear it.
See ya.
I like to see you looking so strong and powerful. And murderous. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. anything.
You know, I'm really getting sick and tired of NDAs. You know, I feel like yeah, there's something cool about like keeping secrets for your company if like they're for the sake of not spoiling things. Because like I get it, right? There have been people in the past who like spoil content for like movies and shows and games and things like that, but I feel like that's just a facade. That's just like an excuse that companies use to say, hey, if we treat you poorly, you can't talk about it. Like, that's the real reason NDAs exist, you know?
Your achievement has been memorialized in my memory core.
Like, I really want to hear from various people who currently work for various different companies, and I just want to know, like, what's going on, man? Like, how's it going? But the answer would always be like, oh, you know, well, you know, I can't talk about secrets at our company. Like, bro, no, that's not what I mean. I'm not after, you know, oh, hey, how's the game coming along? You know, I'm after, hey, are they like paying you enough? I heard they had layoffs. You know, how's that going?
I am pleased to assist, Captain.
That kind of thing, you know?
Harvesting radiolaria incubator. I bet the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss. Whoa, I'm detecting a reversal in the Vex's signal polarities. Any idea what that's about?
They're extracting their access points and flooding the field with reinforcements. We are done here.
Prepping for extraction run.
Yeah, I finally watched that,
Harvesting radiolaria incubator.
oh, tried to throw that point blank, that did not work. I finally watched that, that video, the one, like, Disney Parks YouTuber made about, how awful, essentially, the Star Wars hotel was. And I mean, first of all, it was a really good video, very well done. There was a lot, man. There was a lot in that, and there's so much I was just wondering about, like when it comes to the employees, both like I don't know, you know, both like the actors that are there being all these different characters in the Star Wars area, right? As well as like even just the Imagineers who are like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this thing? And then Disney's like, you know, okay, yeah, go ahead and do this thing. And then the studio executives come along and they're like, well, it needs more of this. And the Imagineers are like, okay, but like, why? They're like, oh, it's for money reasons. That kind of thing. I want to hear from these people, you know? I want to hear what they actually have to say. And to know that that kind of stuff won't happen until, like, you know, at least like 10 or 20 years after those people work there. I mean, that's crazy. That's incredibly frustrating too. It's like people can't speak out about the awful practices over at Disney, you know? At least not openly.
I think it'd be cool if, you know, perhaps there were a law, maybe, that could exist to protect people who sign NDAs, where they, if they have ever signed an NDA that essentially threatens them if they have ever been wronged in some way, that they can, like, basically that those kinds of NDAs are total bunk. Now, if it's like, hey, we're, you know, you're spoiling a thing for our new game or whatever, then yeah, okay, fine. You could be punished for that or whatever, you know, pay a fine or whatever. Maybe not jail time for something as silly as that, but, you know, like a slap on the wrist, like, hey, you know, you agreed to not, you know, spoil content from our studio, and here you are spoiling it, you know. Like, you know, there should be some sort of legal repercussion. Okay, fine, fair. But, like, hey, you were harassed at our job, and we told you can't complain about that, and you signed a paper one time at the start of the job before you got harassed, saying that you wouldn't complain. It's like, okay, well, that's not fair. Like, I didn't know I was gonna get harassed, you know?
I mean, normally Vex procedures trickle down from the top minds, you know? But these are all talking to each other instead.
I see. That is strange. We cannot rely on bringing them down by cutting off the head, then. No matter. We have enough fists for them all.
I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I'd really love to pick the brain of these people and just see what's really going on. Just be like, hey, things okay? You guys doing okay? How are things really going? You know? Because it just sounds like a lot of the times you don't hear about that kind of thing. And it's nice that occasionally people do, like, speak out on that kind of thing, but then they're, like, labeled a whistleblower, and it's like, whistleblower? Like, what? Like, bro, I talk about my job all the time. I'd talk about it to anybody, you know? Talk about it to somebody on the side of the street, you know? And if I mean, if there's some sort of secret I'm supposed to keep for the job, and I understand that it's, like, a good secret to keep, sure, fine, whatever, man. But, like, if conditions are bad there, I'm not gonna be quiet about that. You kidding me? Why would I? What reason could I possibly have that would outweigh any possible issues? You know, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. But wait, hold on, I need to speak with Failsafe. And, like, I wanna talk to the Bungie devs that got laid off, and I want to talk to the Bungie devs that are still there, and I want to just be like, hey, how's it really going? What's really going on, you know? How have things really been on your end of things, you know? Has it been as terrible as everybody kind of assumes it is? Is it really not that noticeable? Did they only fire people who weren't really contributing as much as they thought they were?
Hi, Captain, and congratulations! You have completed researching your first specimen.
I siphoned the radiolaria from a bunch of core samples and stuck them in this as, like, a representative sample. Two factions of radiolaria are fighting it out in there. Amoeba versus amoeba. And that's happening all over Nessus.
Their conflict of extermination is producing new mineral structures I can utilize to enhance your equipment.
Well, that's a pretty terrible roll, but it is the only roll I have on it. At least I have it unlocked once. That we can infuse into our slammer. Hell yeah. Up? What? How do I not? Oh, I did upgrade. Okay. I forgot I wasn't holding on to those anymore. Have I started collecting any of the armor from the season pass yet?
don't think I have. No, that would explain why I can't quite grab it yet. Oh god. Doesn't start. Wait, those are the ornaments. Where's the armor? Do they not have it on the season pass anymore? Wow, okay. Interesting. Changing things up. Oh, I guess we'll open a few of these. There's another. Nice. I really want the rocket sidearm from whatever activity gives the rocket sidearm, but I don't remember where that came from, if I'm being honest. Hey, another reporter. Sonic gun, I don't know if I really want that much, but hey, progress is progress is progress. Heal clip incandescent, that's nice. To the pain precision instruments, fine. Okay. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Autoloading demos, fine. Dismantle that. I have higher than that, don't I? Yeah. Or at least as high as that. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. We're pretty close to crafting that one. Let's see, scout rifles. Time Worn Wayfarer. Oh, I thought we had another one. I guess we only have 2 out of 5. Keep this one. I don't think Precision Instruments is going to be too bad on that. And, dual loader makes it load 3 bullets at a time instead of 2, so that's interesting. Alright, well... Yeah, part of me's like, I should go and do all the things. But another part of me's like, I've already done so many things. Let's take a break. And I think I'd like to take a break, I think. I think. I don't know, there is a secret mission or whatever. What's that new sidearm from? It's a new rocket sidearm. And it's solar damage, so I really want to try it. Oh, that's from the raid, isn't it? Some of the raid weapons are out, but others aren't. Well, maybe all of them are. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look up Light GG real quick. New weapons from Final Shape, or yeah, from Final Shape. You're looking for a solar side rocket sidearm. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm looking. Aberrant action. Wait, this looks like one of the weapons from the thing. Episode echoes activity. Wait, what? Aberrant action, right? It looks just like some of these other weapons. Is it not there? What the hell? It's not there. But it looks so good, dude. I really want to use it. And it has such good perks on it. Man. The only thing bad about it is it doesn't have lead from gold, but everything else is going to be really nice. So I wonder why it's not out yet. It's the exact same theming as all these others, so it should be coming along soon during the season, but oh well. I guess it'll just be later on then. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with the exotic class item quests. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Apparently you gotta like fight some secret enemies, some secret bosses or whatever. Yeah. It's fine. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. It's only 10 p.m. I could probably keep going for a while longer, but I don't think I really wanna. Um Yeah. That'll be it for me, boys. Looks like we got all the episode content done, at least. There's still all the content from the expansion. The actual expansion that I need to run through. When that's all over, then I'll probably try to get the exotic class item first, but I think I would like to try to get all these done so I can get the exotics. I'd also like to get Kvostov. Lots to do. We'll come back later. That'll be it for me. Let's get a nice little outro song. I don't know. I think I don't want to go too crazy with it, because again, like, I don't know, I think there's other stuff I'd like to do, both on and off stream. And I want to put maybe a bit less emphasis into some of the crazier stuff I do in Destiny, some of the stuff that isn't as big of a deal, and maybe I should back off on a little. Anyway, let's get a little outro song going. We'll do August 10 by Krongbin. That'll be the outro song for the night. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I might take a day off. I don't know. I got work tomorrow, so it would have to be after work anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. This is August 10 by Krongbin. Bye.